As the mist thickened over the Dnipropetrovsk region, the village of Yegorovka turned into the latest stage of fierce confrontation between Russian and Ukrainian forces. What seemed like an ordinary frontline push quickly evolved into a showcase of Russian tactical coordination and a costly day for the Ukrainian army. So, here is the story. The liberation of Yegorovka was spearheaded by the 64th Separate Motorized Rifle Brigade from the Vostok Group. To reach the settlement, the assault units first had to cross the Yancha River, using makeshift rafts and even wading through shallow sections. The weather that day worked in their favor. Dense fog and steady rain muffled movement, allowing the troops to advance through the forest belts without being detected by Ukrainian reconnaissance drones. The enemy had fortified positions deep in the tree lines and established strongpoints supported by drone operators. As Russian forces advanced, they came across heavily burned forest edges, evidence that Ukrainian units had tried to destroy potential cover by fire before retreating. The terrain was dangerous, laced with traps and mines. Every step demanded precision. Doors were opened with ropes, trenches were scanned for booby traps, and every mound of earth could conceal a charge. Despite these hazards, the assault continued methodically. The troops used the poor visibility to close in on the Ukrainian defenses, overwhelming the remaining resistance with small arms fire and grenades. Within hours, the enemy strongpoint was neutralized, and the Russian forces began clearing the area. Once the fighting subsided, the ground at Yegorovka revealed a striking sight. Scattered across the trenches and dugouts were weapons and ammunition unmistakably of NATO origin. Among the finds were Swedish-made anti-tank launchers, mortars, grenades, and several crates of small arms ammunition. Nearby, soldiers also recovered BPLA machine guns used by Ukrainian UAV crews for perimeter defense, along with improvised drone munitions, metal tubes stuffed with shrapnel and TNT, ready to be dropped from quadcopters. Footage released from the scene clearly shows Swedish-made anti-tank weapons among the captured equipment. We identified them as likely variants of the AT4, a single-use disposable launcher widely supplied to Ukrainian forces since the early stages of the conflict. The AT4 is designed for close-range engagements, capable of penetrating armored vehicles, bunkers, and reinforced positions. Compact and easy to operate, it has been one of NATO's most common anti-armor systems delivered to Kyiv. The capture of intact AT4 units at Yegorovka illustrates how Western-supplied weapons have become a double-edged sword for Ukraine. These launchers, meant to halt advancing armor, were abandoned before being fired. Now, they're expected to be repurposed and used back against their original operators. Each launcher offers valuable insight into the technology behind NATO's infantry-based anti-armor systems. From warhead composition to firing mechanisms, information that Russia can use to improve its own protective systems or develop efficient countermeasures. Further examination of the site revealed not only ground weapons, but also advanced electronic assets. One of the most notable finds linked to the same operation period was the use of a Chinese-made multi-weather compact radar system by Russian forces. This radar, integrated into drone and air defense operations, is capable of detecting small and fast-moving aerial targets even under poor visibility, including fog, rain, and low-light conditions. Unlike traditional military radars that require large installations, this compact system offers mobility and adaptability, making it ideal for frontline deployment. It can detect low-altitude drones, track their movements, and transmit coordinates directly to FPV drone operators or air defense crews. When combined with Russia's own electronic warfare systems, this radar creates a highly responsive detection network that strengthens local air defense coverage. Reports from the front lines confirm that the system has already played a vital role in several recent interceptions. It helped guide Russian operators in identifying and engaging Ukrainian UAV, including Lelika 100M2, Mini Shark D, vector reconnaissance drones, and larger kamikaze models such as Heavy Shot, Chaklin, and Darts. Even decoy drones, the distractor series used to lure Russian air defenses, were detected and neutralized. This combination of recovered NATO weapons and advanced detection systems shows how Russian units are increasingly blending captured technology with their own battlefield innovation. Each captured item provides both symbolic and practical value, a window into Western military engineering and an opportunity to enhance their tactical edge. The Yegorovka trophies are part of a wider trend. Earlier in October, Russian forces in Zaporozhye captured a British-made Husky armored vehicle near Novoivanovka after it struck a mine. The vehicle's reinforced frame and electronic systems, designed to withstand powerful blasts, could not save it from destruction. Once towed behind Russian lines, the Husky revealed a trove of Western communication gear, small arms, and ammunition. These successive captures across multiple regions underline the consistent pattern of NATO equipment falling into Russian hands. Each incident provides not only battlefield leverage but also intelligence, feeding into Russia's broader analysis of enemy capabilities and tactics. The events at Yegorovka reflect Russia's evolving battlefield methods. The success of the operation relied on small, agile assault groups, coordinating closely with reconnaissance and drone units. The use of fog and rain as natural concealment neutralized the advantage of Ukrainian surveillance drones. Such adaptive approaches, focusing on flexibility and precision, have become a defining feature of Russia's frontline strategy. However, what truly stands out is the growing emphasis on tactical integration of captured technology. Weapons once supplied by NATO members are now being studied, replicated, and, in some cases, reused in combat. Each piece of recovered hardware adds to Russia's knowledge base, contributing to improved armor design, drone countermeasures, and battlefield awareness systems. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.